Hi everyone, my name is Samir and here I'm my career path. But today I'm not gonna micro repair anything, but I'm gonna share with me how we connect this Google Nest Wi-Fi, and what we're gonna do in this video, we're gonna connect the two router to the source, and I'm gonna share with you how you connect the switch to this router to be able to use other devices with internet cable. So we're gonna start with unpacking this package here. Then the Google Nest Wi-Fi. It's the latest technology. I have heard that Apple came with a similar technology. So we had a bad Wi-Fi here in this office, and we choose this technology. So I'm gonna connect it and I'm gonna go forward with the configuration, and I will leave on the comments below if how strong the internet is. Google says a strong connection in every direction. So let's see. The package comes like this, with one router and one point. If you want to buy just one router and one point, so you buy this package. If you want to buy one router and two access point, so you buy this 3 package. So let's start like this. This is the router. This is how you make difference between the router and the access point. The access point has 3 points here, and it doesn't have any internet cable on the bottom. The router has 2 internet cable on the bottom, which you can connect to the source and eventually to another switch or another router. So the aim of this video today is how to connect one router to another router, and which principle you use to make these access points gives you a strong Wi-Fi connection. And at the end we're gonna see how we connect the switch to one of these routers to be able to connect other devices. So as I said, this is the access point. It has a loudspeaker here. The access point doesn't need an internet cable, it's wireless, and it has also a loudspeaker with this smart function that you can speak to it, you can give comments. So the Wi-Fi, the access point can respond exactly like the Siri. If you want to activate this function, so you click on the button here on the microphone. If you don't want to use this function, then you turn this button off like this. As I said, the access points need only the power cable, not the internet cable. But it's not the case for the router. The router needs the internet cable and the power cable, like this. Yes, so here I have 2 of them. Just gonna make it like this. So here I have 2. I'm gonna check what we have in the box. Here you have a user manual that you can read to install the app and manage the internet. Here you have, oh, that's good that they come with a European plug, not a Chinese one. So, and on all the materials you have Google logo here. It's nice. And here, so we have 2 power cables for both the router and the access point. So that's all we have in this box. I can put it back like this, and pack the second one. I was trying to go online with this video, but eventually I couldn't because YouTube doesn't allow streaming with the phone, so I have to use my so this is the second package here. We're gonna disassemble it. As I said, they have two packages, one with one router, one with an access point, and one with one router and two access point. And if you want to add more access points, so you can buy them separately. So it's the same thing. It's coming out. Google router, and it's called Google Nest Wi-Fi. Yes. So as soon as you open the package, so you see that there are two access points with these points here, and one router with the Google logo. We take them like this. It's very simple how to separate between the access point and the router. We put them here, and it's another manual. Just have it there, and here we have three power cables. Okay, we put the package back, and we are gonna disassemble also the switch to see how we're gonna connect the switch to the router. Yeah, simple as that. Easy to manage, and a strong Wi-Fi. How you can open it, not from there, not from there, from the side. This switch comes with 8 port, so it's enough. It's enough to connect 8 devices, like printer or some other computers that doesn't take Wi-Fi. So it has also this thing that you can hang it on the wall, and so on. So yeah, so the switch you connect it also to the power cable like this. Yeah, easy as that. Of course, there are many tutorials on YouTube how you make the configuration. You can read about the technical specification of the router, but in this particular tutorial I'm not gonna go through this, but I'm gonna just show how you connect 2 routers to each other and let every access point connect to the router. The principle is like this. This is the router, for example, and these are the access points. So what is important here is that you cannot have the access point on this side and have the router on this side. You should make sure that the router is in the middle, for example, and the access point, they are on the side. So both access points connect to the router and not connect to each other. With this way you're gonna get strong connection. Yes. So first I'm gonna take the router, for example, and I'm gonna connect the first cable here, and I'm gonna connect the second cable that comes from the source here, like this. To remove these cables, it's not enough just to click on this thing here, but you should click down. You should push this plastic thing and you click down. You push it down. Okay, so the green cable is gonna go to the source, to the fiber switch, and the second one is gonna go to the other router. Okay, so it's just one router that's connected to the source through the green cable. So what we're gonna do to connect the switch is we're gonna get another internet cable from the second router, and we connect it to the switch using any of these ports, any of them. It could be here or here, it doesn't matter. Make sure that the switch is connected to the power with the power cable like this, and then you have this power lamp that blinks on green. So that's all for today. I'm gonna configure the router and install it to the source, and I will test the internet speed and come back.